Alrighty, hello everyone and welcome. Just pulling this break up on my laptop so that I have it up on my screen so I can see what you're seeing. Just make sure that it goes good. Alright, here we go. 3 people joined already, cool. Cool. Got the break up here, can mute it. Alrighty, so it is 5. I will let the video sit for a minute or two, let it show up on people's timelines or feeds before we get started. This is the last break I'm going to be doing of this style. So what I mean by that is this is, I think, the 7th or 8th time that I've done this break where it's got exactly 2 blasters of Prestige, 2 blasters of Chronicles draft picks, 2 blasters of Prism draft picks, one of these playoff megas, and these packs, and the hangers. So this is the last time I'm going to do this break style, due to the fact that I'm running low on blasters now, or on these blasters, I should say. I have a bunch of blasters still, but not much of Prestige blasters, actually. And this is my last mega, so I let all my breaks, they are able to choose the boxes that they want. So I let them choose not all the boxes, but the mega boxes. So I let all the other breaks choose some mega boxes that they wanted, and they saved you guys this one. So hopefully they saved the best for last. The other 8 or 9 that I opened, one of them had a Chris Evans auto, and I thought it was gonna be Jamar Chase. I saw the Bengals, and I was like, oh my gosh, it's gonna be Jamar Chase. No, it was Chris Evans. Another one actually had a valued collector. I've never gotten a valued collector, so that was fun. I thought it was going to be someone big, but it wasn't. It was Diami Brown. Otherwise, the other ones haven't been that great of players, to be honest. And I think 3 or 4 of them were Panini points, so I'm hoping we get an auto out of this one. This is the last one I have. If I do get any more of these, I will do more breaks with them. But as of right now, this is going to be the last break with a playoff mega in my breaks. I have a break tomorrow that's going to have Mosaic in it. And that break, I have my team, which is the Packers. So I'll explain why they're my team. If you broke with me already, you already know about me. But I like to tell you guys a little bit about me. I have a lot of cool things for sale and a lot of cool things. So let me approve Ty here. So I'll go over the rules of the break. Just an FYI, if you do miss any part of the break or anything, if it takes a while, my breaks usually take about an hour on average. So if you miss any part of the break, you could come back and rewatch it on this group, just like you would be able to on YouTube. So it'll be up here. Come back to this group. Someone Packers breaks. It'll be here. Welcome, Ty. I just approved you. So yeah, if you miss any part of the break, come back, and then it'll be ready to go. So you'll be able to watch it on this group. Otherwise, I will be putting this up on my YouTube too, for those that don't have Facebook, because I know some of you don't have Facebook. Who doesn't have Facebook, right? That's what they all say. No, I'm kidding. I like my Facebook group because then I can post the leftover teams for cheap, which is what I did, and it's what I always do. I post the leftover teams for cheap. There wasn't many this break or next break even, so I greatly appreciate that. So anyways, I'll start off by showing you guys team names. So here's the team names for this break. So if you're wondering, if you're watching this and if you're not seeing your name, you're in tomorrow's break, more than likely. So this is today's break. My Packers, Tom A, you have my Packers. Next break, tomorrow's break, I have the Packers. So I do have what they all sell for also, and I've hold for the ones that I am going to wait to ship for tomorrow. But I have the price here because I say this in all my breaks, but I do calculate how much money the break makes. So if you're wondering, in my description, I oftentimes get asked, what does it mean by you will cancel a break? I have it written in my break that I've only had to do this twice, but if I do not make at least my money back on my breaks, I will cancel my breaks because, and by the way, I'm not making $4.19 on this break, but so I will cancel my breaks because what you see in front of my eyes and your virtual eyes here is $250. Oh my gosh. $250 worth of retail product. So I paid about $250 for this, maybe a little more with tax. Plus I pay for supplies, so supplies all out of my pocket, brand new supplies. I drop a good $100 on supplies, card supplies every few months. I drop, the bubble mailers alone, $100 on bubble mailers. I go through so much tape, so I factor in all supplies that I use, and also team bags. I don't know where those are at, but I factor in all supplies that I use, and I add it all together with the price of the product. So this break, $250 plus tax, so plus supplies. I'd say about $280 to $290 is what I'm putting out of my own pocket, and if this right here says $290 or less, or especially eBay takes out fees, so eBay's gonna take out a big portion of this. So probably if it said $330 or less, I would cancel it, because if it said $330 or less after eBay takes out their fees, I'd lose money. I'd literally be losing money, giving free cards away. I'm totally okay with doing breaking even. No problem with that. I've done that quite a few times. Totally okay with that. But this break, it's not losing money, and I have some buffer room, so I greatly appreciate every single one of you. Greatly appreciated. So that's I'm not gonna get $420 or $419. But I think breaks are also amazing because, like what I tell everyone, you're paying here. Let's just look at the Rams. You're paying $12.08 for the Rams. $12.08 for the Rams. Would you rather pay $12.08 or would you rather pay $250 for all this? So you're paying a fraction of the cost for the teams that you care about. And personally, I only care about Packer cards. So that's just myself. But it's great. So that's why you're in the break. And some of you might not do as good as others, and that's what that's what happens in breaks. But yeah, I think it's a great for you, great for me, and I love doing breaks. So that's a little side note. I say that in all my breaks because I've had to cancel 2 breaks, and I didn't want to let anyone. I don't want to let anyone down if that is the case, and if it does happen in the future. Hopefully, it never does again. But, anyways, let's see. Rules on the break. So any card will go their team, obviously, and any college card. So this goes for Chronicles draft picks. So this stuff, and not Chronicles draft picks and Prism draft picks. I'm pointing at the wrong one. Prism draft picks and Chronicles draft picks. All college cards will go their current team. So obviously Trevor Lawrence will go to the Jaguars, and they'll go to their current team. But for Prism draft picks, there's guys like Tom Brady, who obviously aren't rookies, and who are on a team. So what I do in that case, I send current players or like non-rookies to their current team. So Tom Brady will go to the Buccaneers. And if they aren't playing, so there's Drew Brees in here, for example. If they aren't playing, I send them to whoever they got drafted by, just because it's Prism draft picks. And there's a lot of guys who's been on like 20 different teams, like Frank Gore. I always use him for an example. So I send them to whoever they got drafted by just because it's Prism draft picks. So that's, I for the most part, I'm pretty accurate with that. I do sometimes look it up. I might confuse the Tom Brady here and there for Patriots but for 99% of the time, Tom Brady is going to go, or he would go to the Buccaneers now. Although when he did retire for those few weeks, I was sending him to the Patriots because that's been my rule since I started breaking. So I was sending him to the Patriots for those few weeks when he wasn't on a team, and when he was retired. But then he's back now on the Buccaneers, so I sent him to the Buccaneers now. So, anyways, 1 second. Just checking out my group here, making sure everyone is in the group. Looks like everyone is good to go. All right, so any Panini points also, if there are any, I will random.org it, so I will put you guys in a list and put you in random.org, and someone will win the card. So I'll put all your names in there, roll a dice, virtual dice, and then random.org it, so someone will end up with Panini points. And if you do get them, hopefully we don't get Panini points, but if we do get any, I'll either give you an instant cash offer, or you could take them and maybe use them for those sweet packs that are up right now that a lot of people are hype about. So that's Panini points. Let's see if there's anything else I'm missing. I'll let you guys know. Just so you guys know, also for when I open these up, the far right pile is going to be base piles, so these cards are going to get shipped base as is. Middle two piles are going to be sleeve pile. There's going to be a thin sleeve pile and a thick sleeve pile. And the far left pile is going to be top load pile. I'll likely top load everything on camera. But if you see something that you like sleeved or top loaded that I might not sleeve or top load, let me know within reason. I obviously am not going to do every card, but let me know within reason. But for the most part, I know what cards are worth and what cards are not worth it. So yeah, also the more money I make, the more generous I am with supplies. I put make in quotation marks because any money that is made, it goes back into buying more products, buying more supplies. It goes back into this. I do this for you guys and also for me because I love it. It's fun. But if there's truly any money that I do make, it's greatly appreciated. I just moved out on my own. I'm a PE teacher, so I just got done working. I'm a gym teacher at a high school. I love it. It's super fun. I love sports. And I am from Green Bay, so I am from Green Bay. Right now I'm living about an hour and a half from Green Bay. I moved out on my own. I was student teaching in the winter, so this was my form of income. But now I'm teaching, so that any money I make is going to help out with my living expenses. But if there's truly any money that I make, like any true profit that I make, it's going to pay for this. So I showed it in every break. I'm a show off, but I am a Packers season ticket holder. So I paid $1,600 for my season tickets. I'm 23 years old, fun fact. I'm probably the youngest season ticket holder for the Packers. And if you don't know anything about season ticket holders for the Packers or season tickets, the waiting list is about 100 years long. How I got them is my grandpa literally this is the first year that I have them, but my grandpa got them 4 years ago. He just transferred them into my name, and I said, heck yeah. So I'm a season ticket holder. I love it. That's where my money goes to is Packers, the Packers. But that's what I save up for. So I greatly appreciate it. Also, one last thing before I get started. I will get started here very soon, I promise. But fun fact, I worked at the factory that made the players' apparel. So I collect game-worn stuff. So game-worn jerseys, game pants, and hand warmers. Actually, I have Aaron Rodgers game-worn pants. I bought them straight from the Packers for $35. And I've been offered around $2,000 for them. I'm not going to sell them, but I do know a lot of people who resell stuff. And I have resold a few things here and there. I do. So I resell, I don't resell, but I have some game-worn stuff for sale, or issued stuff, so stuff that's not worn. But I collect I collect a lot too, so I'm never gonna sell those Aaron Rodgers game pants. But I did work at the factory. Those I bought straight from the Packers. But the factory where this is all made, it's right by Green Bay. Fun fact, so if you learned anything fun from the break, everything that players wear is made in Green Bay. So I have literally 15 of these. If anyone wants one, I'm selling them for $30 each. Super good deal. I mean, fake ones aren't even... The fake ones from China are $30. So these, if you're an Eagles fan, heck of a deal. Even if you're just a football fan, $30. These are made for the players. The inside is sweet. I don't know. I think it's pretty sweet. It's a different material. It's a little different shade of color. That's why I got my hands on these, because it wasn't exactly what the Eagles wanted. It's a little different shade of color, but these are made for the players, and you can see a tag here, made in Ripon. I think I'm covering up. Made in Ripon Athletic, made in Berlin, Wisconsin, USA. So that's the name of the company. It's Ripon Athletic. So everything that the players wear, literally everything from all 32 teams, it's made in Ripon or Berlin, Wisconsin. It's the same town, Ripon and Berlin. So it's made in Berlin, which is not far from Green Bay. Literally everything, hand warmers, game pants, jerseys that the players wear is made in Ripon. The jerseys that you buy from Nike or from like the pro shop, whatever, the retail jerseys are fake. So those are made in Vietnam, I think. But literally, these are some Packer game pants that I bought from the Packers. These ones are just a regular pair. They don't actually have a name in them because they took the name out. But just to show you guys, here's a pair of Packer game pants. So a player actually wore these. This is stuff that I collect, but I'm actually selling these. And as you can see, made in Berlin, Wisconsin, USA. So these are actually size 32. And you can see, I bought these straight from the Packers, so these did not come from Ripon. But player pants, so they're legit. Hello, Kenneth. Is that, Kenny or Kenneth? Kenneth broke with me before, and he picked up some extra teams. So yeah, so that's some interesting stuff. I sell player stuff, so these are real, authentic Packer game pants. I'm selling these. I am selling those. I also have a lot of other player stuff, but those are just a few examples just to show you. So if you learned anything fun, if you want to... Kenny works? All right, cool. Awesome. If you learned anything cool from the break, you learned that all the players' stuff is made in Wisconsin. And it's pretty neat because everything else Nike makes is made overseas. But why they make them... Well, the factory that I worked at actually has made the NFL equipment. So all their equipment ever since they started. So they just never stopped making it, which is shocking. I thought that maybe, like even the factory that I worked at, they made Reeboks, they made Nike. No matter what sponsor, whoever was making the jerseys, they were made at the factory that I worked at. So it's not necessarily a Nike factory. I think it's more the NFL partnered with that factory that I worked at, and then they're just making Nike stuff. So I don't know. It's sort of confusing, but it's a Nike factory, but at the same time, it's an NFL factory, but at the same time, it's its own factory. Because they started off just making jerseys for local Wisconsin teams, so it's a little confusing, but it's interesting. It's interesting, not gonna lie. All right. Anyways, Chase Young. It was a fun job. Actually, the Packers all green uniform. I saw them making the uniform 3 months before they were ever released, so I already know what they look like. Matt Ryan, Justin Jefferson, Taylor Heineke, Brandon Cooks, Nick Bosa, Patrick Mahomes, Quinnen Williams, kid reporting in the back, Myles Garrett, Justin Herbert, Joe Namath, David Montgomery, Keenan Allen, Marquise Brown. Let's see who the rookie is. Rondale Moore is a rookie. So all rookies will get sleeved, or at least most rookies. Not all will out of Chronicles draft picks. Most will, though. And Derrick Henry, full throttle, and all inserts will get sleeved. Tom Brady, Von Miller, Julian Edelman, DJ Moore, Josh Jacobs, Marquise Brown, James Robinson, Alvin Kamara, Brett Favre. This is who I was named after, fun fact. My dad's watching, I think, so he could confirm that. Darius Leonard, Russell Wilson, CeeDee Lamb, Jalen Hurts, and DJ Chark. All right, just gonna check my notifications quick, make sure that no one needs to get into the group. I think everyone is good to go. All right, next pack. So I'm starting off with the packs, and then I'm going to work my way up. I think actually after this, I'll do the Chronicles, Draft Picks, Blasters, and then I'll do the Playoff Hangers. But I like to work my way up from the lowest product to the highest product. So obviously the Mega will be last. Otherwise, if I did the Mega first, you'd probably turn it off. No, maybe, I don't know. Frank Gifford, Peyton Manning, DK Metcalf, Baker Mayfield, Miles Sanders, Tre'Davious White, Tyreek Hill, Joey Bosa, Calvin Ridley, Dalvin Cook, Derrick Henry, Jared Goff, George Kittle. I haven't seen many of these cards, actually. I've not seen many of these, and I like these inserts. I love Donruss, so I think Donruss does an amazing job. But this is like Donruss, I mean like Donruss in general, like Donruss Elite, Donruss Optic, Donruss Plain Donruss. So I love Donruss, but this is an interesting product out of the three. J.J. Watt. Wow, Jamar Chase, there we go. That's a nice start. Travis Kelce, DJ Moore, Josh Jacobs, Marquise Brown, James Robinson, Brian Urlacher, Saquon Barkley, Alvin Kamara, Brett Favre, Darius Leonard, Russell Wilson, CeeDee Lamb, Jalen Hurts, and DJ Chark. Hopefully we get some sweet Jamar Chase cards. Hopefully. I always root for whoever pays the most in the breaks. No offense to any other team or anyone else, but just whoever pays the most in the breaks, I always root for them the most. But at the end of the day, I hope everyone gets cards and are satisfied with what you do get, because it's at the end of the day, it's just a fun hobby. And honestly, I think breaks. Oh yes, I mean, I said as I was saying earlier in the break, but I canceled breaks that don't make. I'm a Colts fan. I always end up with. Yeah. Oh yeah. The Colts, they don't really sell for much, but yeah, exactly. Like if you're a fan, I'm a Packer fan. That's why I never took the Packers in my break until my last break, and I've done good 150 breaks. And I was like, you know what? Packers barely even sell. They're my team. That's really only what I collect. So I'll just take my Packers in some breaks. Not all breaks, but some breaks. But yeah, I mean, I think whatever I do make is also well deserved, because another reason why I would cancel a break that just doesn't make its money back is I obviously don't want to lose money, because whatever money I put in, why would I lose money? No one else would. So that didn't cut for some reason. Interesting. But also not just that, but I personally put in every break. Wow, maybe this has a banger in it, because it is hard to open. But I personally put in about 6 hours of break, every break, doing the listings, doing the break, sorting the cards. All in all, probably at least put in 6 hours at each break. Some might actually be closer to 3 or 4. Like if it was half of this product, it might be 3 or 4 hours. But I put in a good 6 hours on average doing a break. So any money I do make, I think it's well worth it, especially not just for me, but for any breaker. We put in a lot of work. So I think it's a great for you and great for me, like what I said before. Breaks are awesome, which is why you're in it. But it takes up a lot of work and a lot of time. I'll say that. My Friday and Sundays, because I do breaks on Friday and Sunday nights, and my Friday and Sundays, while everyone else is out, I'm inside sorting, shipping, packing cards, which I don't mind, but it does. My point is, doing breaks is not easy. Tylen Wallace, I love doing them though. I don't even know how it became as big. It's not that big. Like, I'm not a big breaker, but it's big for what I ever would have imagined. Javonte Williams, Travis Etienne, Terrence Marshall Jr., and Mac Jones. Oh, yeah, there we go. I was going to say I sleeve the last two cards of these packs because the last two cards are the special ones. But I will top load. I will especially top load that one. But like, this was the second to last card of that pack, so that's the last two are the special ones, is what I'm aware of. I've opened up a lot of these, and I'd say about a third of them, from my own experience, has an auto. So we'll see if we get one today. Seth Williams. I will note on this card, just so you know, that corner, just looking down at it, that corner is a little dinged. Quality control is not the greatest sometimes. Justin Fields, I'll put him in the middle pile, so what I do in this instance, actually, you know what, I'll top load him. Guys paid good money for this break, so I'll top load him. Kellen Mond, Terrence Marshall Jr., and Rondell Moore. Yeah, it happens. Oh my gosh, Kenny. Dude, I did breaks a while back with Prism Draft Picks mega boxes, and it was great. So those mega boxes each pack came with a purple cracked ice rookie. It was hilarious. So how do I explain this? So this is two different products, but pretend that this was like the same product, right? So what was happening was I would pull it was like this with two of my boxes, and I actually looked it up. These cards sold for a lot of money. So I'd open it up, right, and it'll be a Justin Fields red cracked ice, and then I'll be like, oh, nice. And I didn't realize this until the second box I opened up. I just flipped it over to the back, and then it was an upside down backwards play. Like, it was an upside down. It was upside down, and it was a different player than who was on the front. So it would be like this, right? Justin Fields, flip it over. It would be Kellen Mond on the back. And it was way off center, too. It wasn't like this. It was not even close to on-centered either. So I didn't notice that until the second box I opened. And I actually looked it up. A few others had that same issue with their rookies, and they sold them on eBay. And the Justin Fields, it was like, if it was a normal Justin Fields red cracked ice card, it would have been like, I don't know, $30. But since it was an error one, it was actually selling for $100, $150. So I was like, what the heck? That was nuts. It was funny. Kyle Pitts, Kadarius Toney, Kenneth Gainwell, Justin Fields, and Jalen Waddle. Nice. Those are some nice cards. Well, I mean, I know it's just Chronicles draft picks, but nice hits coming out. Yeah, it was hilarious. I wonder if those guys ever sold them, or if they are keeping them, or even if they noticed. Because the first box I opened, I didn't even notice, so I don't even know if they noticed. Kyle Trask, Kenneth Gainwell, Patrick Surtain, Zach Wilson, and Terrence Marshall Jr. So I do top load these on camera for you guys so that you can see that they are getting the love and deserve that they, or love and attention that they deserve. Let's see. I'll put this Mac up here just to fill it up. Zach up here in Fields. Cal Trask. Chronicles boxes are fun to open because it's just filled with good players and high chance that you get an auto. But we'll see if we get one today. Sage Surratt, Kyle Pitts, Kyle Trask, Justin Fields again, and Kyle Pitts. I'll save to top load those actually until the last three. Rashad Bateman, Justin Fields, Pat Freiermuth, Dylan Moses, and Kwity Paye. 2 packs left. After this, I'll do the playoff hangers. Amon-Ra St. Brown, Elijah Moore. Justin Fields is hot so far. He's doing pretty decent in this break. Najee Harris, he's sleeve worthy. Terriers Tattoo Atwell, and wow, that one's even a silver. Man, is this a Fields break? Najee, Kyle Trask, Mac Jones, Chuba Hubbard, and Carlos Basham Jr. Wow, so far I'll be honest with you though, for some reason it's been a very long time since I had a break that was good with Trevor Lawrence. But this break so far, Justin Fields and Kyle Trask, holy, especially Justin Fields, wow. I was collecting him. He was gonna be my guy at the beginning of this last year. I even sent in some Prism draft picks to get graded by his Prism draft picks cards to get graded. And yeah, I think I'm done collecting him. He's pretty trash. No offense, Bears, but I tried to give him a shot. Maybe he might turn it around. Who knows? I don't think, well, I won't say he's trash, but I don't think he's the quarterback of the year anymore. Or of that year. I actually think it's going to be Trey Lance. I think Trey Lance is the quarterback to get, but that's just my opinion. Who knows? But anyways, actually, speaking of that, I have a SGC. Can't think of it now. Justin Fields Prism Draft Picks 10, so it's a perfect grade, and it's SGC, so it's not PSA, but it's SGC, and it's Prism Draft Picks. So this stuff, it's a perfect 10. It's just a base card though, but I'm selling it for $40 if you're interested. If anyone's interested, actually, but oh wait, I'm gonna do the hangers first. If you have the Bears, so who has the Bears? Jason B. If you're interested, $40. I personally paid $30 to have it graded. And it's a perfect 10. So I don't know if you're buying to collect or buying to. I'm about to submit a bunch of. Are you gonna submit that on campus that I got? Do it, Chuck. I think this is going to you. And I mean, even if you submit like a card like this, and it gets a good grade, SGC is super cheap to grade. So even if it gets a good grade, it's not the best product, but even if it gets a good grade, it's still worth it's worth more than what it is raw. And a few others. Got a Wilson. Oh, nice. That's nice, Chuck. Super nice. Hopefully I don't know. I'm hoping that we get a quarterback auto today. Ben Roethlisberger. Chuck, he's broke with me. This is his, I think, third or fourth time breaking with me. I've done the same break, like what I said, about 7 times. 7, 8, 9 times, I forgot. But my first one I ever did, or no, I think it was my third one. Third one I did of this style, I got my first on-campus card, and it was for Chuck. It was Zach Wilson. I was super pumped because I opened about 100 of these things. I'm not joking either. Opened about 100. Didn't get an on-campus card until the Zach Wilson, and then I got that one. And then 2 breaks later, I got another one, and it was Najee Harris. So that's what I was waiting for. And now I'm down to about, I don't know, 8 left, if that. So I'm running super low on those. Stefan Diggs, Mo Alley Cox, Clyde Edwards-Helaire. This first break, this is the first one. Nice, Eric. Sweet. This is the first one that's another one of you is participating in also. I think it's whoever has Minnesota. Myles Garrett, Derwin James Jr. The only thing I will say, I mean, I don't know if this is accurate or not, but I will say I think my breaks are probably one of the cheaper ones out there to get into. I don't know if that's accurate or not, but I think it is. I don't know. Warren Moon, Kendrick Bourne, Julio Jones, J.K. Dobbins, Chris Jones, Jarvis Landry, Mike Williams, Whitney Mercilus, Dan Marino, Ryan Tannehill, Max Crosby, Jerome Bettis, Devontae Parker, C.J. Henderson, Joe Namath, Patrick Mahomes, Warren Sapp, Tyrell Williams, Brandon Ayuk, Dalvin Cook, DeMarcus Lawrence, Jameis Winston, Logan Thomas, Chase Edmonds, Romeo Okwara, DJ Moore, Andy Dalton, Matthew Stafford, Robert Tonyan, Tyler Lockett, AJ Terrell, Lawrence Taylor, Tom Brady, Nick Bosa, Dante Culpepper, Kenny Galladay, Andre Sisco, Nico Collins, Elijah Mitchell, Greg Newsome, Mac Jones, solid, Nick Bolton, Hunter Henry, Derrick Henry, Marlon Humphrey, Steve Largent, Christian McCaffrey, Miles Sanders, Kenneth Gainwell, Daz Newsome again, Greg Rousseau. This one, Zach Wilson, Elijah Moore. I'll top of this for you, Chuck, Anthony Schwartz, and call to arms, Ryan Tannehill. Yes, it is pretty affordable and good mix of stuff. Yes, I like to keep my breaks affordable and like to have a good mix of product. I don't like to, I've done some breaks where I've done all of the same product. I don't like that. I've even done breaks where I've had different years. So I did 2020 and 2021 rookies. I like to give a variety to my breaks, not have it be the same product, because it adds variety to it. And then, yeah, I mean, you could get a hit out of playoff, and you can get a hit out of Prism maybe. It just adds variety to it. A lot of different things to chase after. Also, there might be better cards in the playoff set than there are in Prism set, so that's why, I don't know. So you could, choose. But I put myself in the Mosaic ones, my Mosaic break tomorrow, because it has some Mosaic in it, and that's what I'm chasing after. So I put myself as the Packers in my own break. I know some breakers do that. Last time I did that, or the first time I did that was last week. I think I got like 3 cards. I didn't do good at all. So I think it might have been more worth it to sell the Packers, but I was like, whatever. That's part of breaking. I'm playing with you guys. So I'm taking the risk with you guys. But yeah, I wish Elite had more rookies also. I love Elite. I think that the cards are sweet. I wish that the packs had more rookies. And if you want to hear some solid news, if you still continue to break with me, I don't know how long you will. Hopefully you never stop. But what am I gonna say? Oh yeah, I only have 4 more Elite packs left. So those things cost surprisingly almost $20 a piece. For one rookie, it's ridiculous. So I only have 4 left. I don't plan on getting any more. I think Elite is awesome though. I enjoy opening it. But all that for literally 1 rookie in the pack, and the blasters only come with 2 rookies. Not really worth it. And I literally have had 40 Elite blasters. Not a whole lot of good hits out of there, those either. The autos that I did get were nobody names. Corey Davis, Kareem Hunt, Phillip Rivers, Carson Wentz, Hunter Henry, Derrick Henry, Marlon Humphrey, Tyrann Mathieu, Ben Roethlisberger, Stefan Diggs, Mo Alley Cox, Cam Newton, A.J. Brown, Mark Andrews, Brandon Cooks, Myles Gaskin, Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson, Tyreek Hill, Jarvis Landry, Mike Williams, Whitney Mercilus, Jesse Tuggle, Jalen Reagor, Chris Godwin, David Montgomery, Cam Akers, Brett Favre, Zeke Elliott, Brian Dawkins, Warren Sapp, Tyrell Williams, DK Metcalf, Russell Gage, Jalen Hurts, Mike Evans, Darnell Mooney, Matt Ryan, Darius Slayton, Cameron Jordan, Andy Dalton, Matthew Stafford, Caleb Farley, first rookie, Devonta Smith, Azeez Ojulari, Davis Mills, Monty Rice, Ian Book. Wow, we're getting a good spread of these quarterbacks besides Trevor Lawrence. Julio Jones, J.K. Dobbins, Chris Jones, Sam Darnold, Zach Ertz, Rob Gronkowski. Actually, come to think of it, I've opened quite a bit of this playoff stuff, and I've never opened a Trevor Lawrence out of here. So, see if we change that. Marquez Stevenson, Eric Stokes, Najee. Behind the numbers, Tom Brady, Antonio Gibson, Terry McLaurin, and Zach Wilson. Wow. I'm not making this up. For quarterback-wise, this is a great break to be in. So far. I opened a base and a purple rookie wave. Oh, nice. Nice. I think playoff is super nice, actually. I really do. I like it. It's simple. It's clean. It's crisp looking cards. I like it, actually. My number 1 favorite is Donruss. Anything made by Donruss, but I'll be honest with you. This is a good second. Optic is my favorite because of the thicker style for Donruss. Or thicker stock cards, and they're shinier, obviously. But I like Donruss Elite. I like regular Donruss. But if I had to choose a second, I think playoff would honestly be number 2 for me. I like the look of them. Obviously, they're not higher quality, but I do like the look of them a lot. All right, Jason. One second, I'm just approving Jason into the group. So whenever Jason gets approved, time for Tops to be back. I actually just bought some some of the tops, Chrome basketball. I bought 7 blasters and I sold them on eBay. I think I made, I don't know, after fees and shipping, I think I made about $40 on them, but which isn't bad, but yeah, it'll be interesting when Topps takes over. Alrighty, we'll see if we get an on-campus here. Who did I approve? I forgot who I just approved into this group already, but I approved someone into this group. If you did miss any part of this break, or if you're going to, once again, you can, you could actually rewind it right now. You could start from the beginning, and you'll catch it back up live. But if you do miss any part, or if you have, you can rewatch it also on your own time later. So maybe if you're sitting in bed later tonight and you want to watch what you missed, then you can do that. Alrighty, first blaster here. Kirk Cousins. Dang, I saw silver and I thought for a second it might be an on-campus. I was about to put the pack down. That'd be something, though, if I got another on-campus. I mean, I think I barely have any more of these, so I'm hoping I get another on-campus. Antonio Gibson. Oh, Trey Lance silver. That's nice. Kyle Pitts and Devonta Smith. Wow, Trey. I think this is the first Trey that has been opened, but that's a nice Trey. That is nice. I'm actually going to put him up. Take down Kyle. Sorry, Kyle. That's a silver, by the way. I know it's just Prism draft picks, but that's still nice. Ryan Tannehill, DeAndre Swift, Darren Waller, Asante Samuel Jr., and Tylan Wallace. I had to relook at it to remember his name. Here's the purple. Hopefully it's a rookie. Hope so. Jalen Hurts, Kareem Hunt, Cam Newton. Wow, that sucks. I will say less than half of these are rookies, what I noticed, the purple ones. But he'll still get slated to Jamar Chase and Carlos Basham Jr. Jamar will get top-loaded. Tom Brady, Mike Evans, James Robinson, Trevor Lawrence, and Justin Fields. All those will get top-loaded. There's the first Trevor. Are we? Am I missing any other quarterback? I mean, we got Kellen Mond, Amari Cooper, Joe Mixon, Justin Fields, Rashad Bateman, and Pat Freiermuth. Wow. This break is pretty good, I would say. Pretty good. I mean, no case hit yet. Nothing too spectacular, but I'd say for what's being opened. Yeah, huge day for the Bears is right. Nick Chubb, CD, Trevor Lawrence. Wow. Just a huge day for quarterbacks in general. Rondale Moore and Hamilcar Rashad Jr. I'm not kidding. Typically, I do not go through this many top loaders in a break. Let's just say that right now. I do not. But this is good. A lot of quarterbacks. Top loader was being difficult. A lot of good quarterbacks. I mean, even these green Trevor Lawrence and Justin Fields. I don't know what you do with them, but this is something that I would send in to get graded for SGC. Nothing major like PSA, But send it in to get graded. Have it come back, I don't know, 10. Take your gamble on it, and if it comes back at 10, then you could, I mean, I don't know if you could get 120, oh my gosh, 120 out of it the next day, but eventually you'll be able to get 120 out of it if you just hold on to them. Yeah, I'd say it's pretty good. I'm gonna have to go get some more top loaders in a minute. I'm running low on those, but see, that's what I'm saying. Like, I take into consideration all the supplies I use. Right here, $5 in top loaders that I've used so far, and it's not free, so I have to take into consideration not just cards but supplies that I purchased, because they are brand new supplies. Alrighty, Russell Wilson, Julian Edelman, Zach Wilson, Terrence Marshall Jr., and Micah Parsons. See what I'm saying? Micah Parsons. See what I'm saying? Quarterbacks. I mean, Zach Wilson, this is, I don't know, the third, fourth, fifth Zach Wilson that's come out. Quarterbacks in general this break. Doing pretty good. Daniel Jones, Derrick Henry, Julio Jones, another Zach, and another Trey. I've done the same break, I don't know, 8, 9 times, like what I said. And I've not noticed that many quarterbacks come out of the break every time I've done it. Tyler Boyd, Josh Jacobs, Aziz Ojulari, Rashad Bateman, and Patrick Jones. On top of that, Aziz. Juju, Kyler Murray. Oh my gosh. Trey Lance, Chris Evans, and Mac Jones. Wow. Mac Jones. That is. I forget who Aziz is going to. Jacob Eason. Also, I am actually selling my collection. So I'm selling all my cards besides Packers. So if you're interested and want to see what I have, let me know. Let me know what team you're interested in. If you PC a team, let me know. Comment actually now or send me a message, and I'll do a deal with you. I'll just send them with your cards that you got from the break. So it'll be free shipping, but let me know. I mean, I don't have a lot of cards, honestly. I think the most I have is probably like 8 cards, but let me know whatever team it is. Colts. I'll let you know what Colts I have, Chuck. I'll remember that. Colts. I'll let you know what I have, and I'll do a deal. I have some stuff from last year and this year, so I'm just selling my whole collection besides Packers. James Conner, Carson Wentz, Aziz Ojulari, Chuba Hubbard. Last pack of Prison Draft picks. Here's the purple. If this purple is a quarterback, I'm going to lose it. Devontae Adams, Patrick Mahomes, Brandon Ayuk, Trevor Lawrence, and Rashad Bateman. Not a quarterback, but I actually, after I top load all these, I am going to go get some more top loaders because I'm all out of top loaders. So I'm going to go get more top loaders after I top load these. This is a very good break. I mean, no case hit, but just a lot of good cards, or decent cards, I should say. Even that base Trevor just opened. It's a good card. As much hate as Prison Draft Picks gets. All right, so I will be back. I know I have Vikings and Colts, so I will also grab my Vikings and Colts, and I'll let you know what I'll take from them at the end, okay? Alrighty, so I'm back. I got more top loaders, and I got my Colts and Vikings cards. Alright, so here's a new thing of top loaders, like what I'm saying. I buy all these new $13. I spend about $80 to $100 every single time for supplies. It's not cheap. And I obviously have to, otherwise doing a break without buying supplies, it would... Obviously, I'd have a lot of unhappy people. Alright, so this is the last one, top loading. Chuck and Kenny, stay until after the break, right after the break. I just grabbed Vikings and Colts slots. And I will let you know what I will take for each. And that goes for anyone else, too. That goes for anyone else. If you have a team that you are collecting, let me know. I will run and grab that team, and then I'll let you know what I will take for them. I'm selling them for cheap because I'm just getting rid of all my cards besides Packers. I just realized the other day that I really have no interest in other teams besides Packers. I just sold my Justin Herbert Purple Shock SGC. That one I sent to SGC. We got a 9.5. Some people were like, well, why didn't you send it to PSA? Well, because I actually didn't even know what it would grade at. I guess it got a SGC 9.5. I didn't even know what it would grade at, but I didn't send it to PSA because when I sent it in to get graded, PSA was $200 to grade, and SGC was $20 plus tax. But I paid about $30 a card because I paid for shipping to my friend and back because we did a mass submission. So I paid for shipping there and back. So it raised the price, and I don't know, on average I paid $25 to $30 a card to get shipped or to get graded. So All right, there we go. Last time we opened a Prestige Blaster, I actually got a patch card. So we'll see if we get an auto or a patch card. I have yet to get an auto, and I've opened about 60 of these, so I don't know how rare autos are. I think one break I might have got Panini points, actually. All right, Mike Williams. Can make a new pile for base cards. One second. Mike Williams. Raheem Mostert. This one is numbered 2 of 299. Russell Wilson. T.Y. Hilton. Ramondre Stevenson. Christian Kirk. David Montgomery. And Jabril Peppers. Kid Reporter. Sean Gary. Jamison Crowder. Baker Mayfield. Tyreek Hill. Rashawn Slater. Marquise Brown. Jeremy Chin. And Jalen Ramsey. If there's a lot of rookies or quarterbacks that come out of this product, I know something will be up. Because this product, not a lot of quarterbacks have come out of what I've opened. But maybe they all were saving for today. Derrick Henry, Cameron Jordan, Austin Eckler, Living Legends, Tiki Barber, Dwayne Eskridge, Kenny Galladay, Josh Allen, and Auden Tate. Ooh, that's a patch. Oh wow, I'm gonna have to go get a thick one after this. I'm gonna save that one for last. I'm gonna have to go get a thick top loader then. Michael Thomas, Keenan Allen, Jimmy Garoppolo, Larry Roche, he'll get top loaded. Javonte Williams, Allen Robinson, Daniel Jones, and Tre'Davious White. Kid Reporter in the back. Aaron Jones, Denzel Mims, Austin Hooper, Eddie Jackson, Trayvon Moehrig, Melvin Gordon, Aaron Donald, and Darius Slayton. I don't know if you could get RPAs out of here or if you could get just autos that are patches. Yeah, RPAs. But I think I've opened a good 4 or 5 autos so far. And hoping that one of them has or 4 or 5 patch cards, I should say. 4 or 5 patch cards, and I'm hoping one of them has an auto, but we'll see. Ryan Tannehill, Alvin Kamara, Kirk Cousins, Dallas Goedert, Rondell Moore, Cole Beasley, Joe Mixon, and Deshaun Watson. Second to last pack of that blaster. I'm saving the patch pack for last. So I'll move on to the next blaster, and then I'll do that one. Chase Winovich, James Conner, Joe Schobert, Stefan, I don't know how to say his last name, but you know who he is. Patrick Surtain, DeForest Buckner, DeAndre Hopkins, and Roquan Smith. All right, so no quarterbacks out of that box, so at least something's a little normal with this break. All right, next blaster. Kid Reporter, Brandon Cooks, Quentin Nelson, Noah Fant, Levante David, Caleb Farley. Oh, no, Levante's getting sleeved. Alvin Kamara, Kirk Cousins, and Chase Winovich. Next pack. Aaron Donald, Darius Slayton, Cole Beasley, Bradley Chubb, Kylan Granson, Joey Bosa, Logan Thomas, and A.J. Brown. Kendrick Porter, Joe Mixon, Deshaun Watson, DeForest Buckner, Allen catches in for 6, Josh Allen, Jamin Davis, Tre'Quan Smith, Mike Williams, and Raheem Mostert. DeAndre Hopkins, Roquan Smith, Saquon Barkley, Prestige Heroes, Kyler Murray, Sage Surratt, Rashawn Gary, Jamison Crowder, and Baker Mayfield. Got 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 packs left of this second blaster. Gator Porter, Carson Wentz, Drew Lock, Cam Akers, Justin Jefferson. Oop, he's getting sleeved. Why do I have Baker Mayfield? Rashawn Gary. Get those up. All right, there we go. Tyson Campbell, Derrick Henry, Cameron Jordan, Austin Eckler. Got 4 packs left. Jeff Okudah, Stephon Diggs, Joe Burrow, Kyle Trask, Penei Sewell, Stefan Gilmore, Micah Fitzpatrick, and Michael Thomas. I will top load those in a second. 2 more packs, and then I'll top load those, and then I will do the patch pack. Larry Tunsil, Jonathan Taylor, Bradley Chubb, Andrew Whitworth, had to read that upside down, Tommy Tremble, Keenan Allen, Jimmy Garoppolo, and Aaron Jones. Khalil Mack, Zeke Elliott, Christian Wilkins, Daniel Hunter, Kwity Paye, Denzel Mims, Austin Hooper, Ryan Tannehill. All right, I'm gonna top all these, and then I'm gonna show the patch. But before I show the patch, I'm actually gonna go get a thick top loader so that I don't have to go up and get it afterwards. So I'm gonna show top load these, then I'm gonna go get 1 thick top loader. One singular thick top loader, then, because I don't think we'll get a patch card out of the playoff mega. All right, this pack has a patch card in it, so I'm gonna go run and grab a thick top loader, and then we're gonna end with the mega. So BRB. Alrighty, back, ready to go for this this patch card. Also, before I rip it, I'll just show you guys. I'm selling these both. These both are $40 each. This one, I paid about 20 or 25 to $30 to grade them alone. But this one, Justin Fields SGC 10. If anyone's interested, $40. It's just base. This one, $40. It's an 8.5, a little worse, but this one is a silver, so selling those $40 a piece, which I think is a super good deal. I just want them out of my hands because I'm selling all all my cards besides Packers. All right, once again, I'm just going to prove Eric. We are good to go. All right, ready to go. Ready to show you this patch card. And it is a patch. All right, if it wasn't a patch, I'd feel really bad, but it is a patch. All right, Stefan Gilmore. We'll put the patch in the back. All right. So, Nick Chubb, Ronnie Perkins, David Johnson, Darius Leonard, Larry Fitzgerald, Stefan Gilmore, Minka Fitzpatrick, and which JAH. It's Eagles. Trying to think who this is. Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts. Nice. Jalen Hurts. True colors. This one is not numbered. Let's look at the sleeves in a sec. Or not sleeves, the edges. Let's look at the corners, edges. That looks like a really good patch card, to be honest with you. Corners look sharp. Let's look at that. Yeah, corners look sharp on all of them, I think. Maybe this top left one might look a little... I can't tell if that's a white spot or not. I don't know. Sort of inevitable. I don't know what that would get on corners, but I'd assume at least a 9. That looks good. Looks like a good patch. Nice hit, Eagles. Yeah, that's nice. It's not a rookie, but that's a nice card. All right. Anyways, last part of the break. Last part of the break. If anyone wants to, like what I said before, if anyone wants me to grab your team that you collect, let me know. I'll just show you guys. Like, Vikings, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 Vikings, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 Colts. So I have about, I don't know, 5 to 9 cards of any team. Let me know your team. I'll do a deal. I mean, I'll probably do a solid deal on those Vikings because I want the Vikings gone. And the Colts. Although I am a pretty big fan of Jonathan Taylor, and I have a few Jonathan Taylors there. But I'll still do deals just to get rid of them, and plus you're already in my break, so that saves on shipping. If you're already having cards go your way, why pay for another set of shipping? All right, so here we go. Last part of the break. I will try to. Hopefully we don't get Panini points, but I will try. Speaking of Panini points, this first pack literally Panini points. So I'm going to lift this up because they put the points backwards. I like to put the points backwards. So the code is going to show, and I want the code to show the redeemable code. So I'm going to flip this around and show it to you guys. 600 points. All right. My last video, they tried yelling at me saying that to cover this code up, this code will not get you the points. This code will bring you to the website, scan code to get Panini Rewards app. This will bring you to the rewards app, but this code won't bring you to get points. So this code is fine. I'm not going to cover that code up, but I will random this off. And actually, I do an instant offer. So whoever wins this, if you just want the instant offer, I will refund you. I pay 5 cents a point, so I will refund you. What would that be? $30? Yeah, I'll refund you $30. Whoever wins that, if you want. Chris Carson, Jesse Tuggle, Jalen Reagor, Joe Mixon, Josh Jacobs, Travis Etienne, and Thunder and Lightning. And then also whoever gets it, if you also want a picture of the back right away, I will send you a picture of the back so that you can redeem them right away, so that you could use them for if you want to get something like the rewards pack, because there's some rewards packs out there for 3,500 points that are pretty decent right now, I think. Brett Favre, Zeke Elliott, again. Are these literally the same card? Wow. I don't think I've just had back-to-back cards, but sometimes they've been like different, like they had a different color on them, but it's literally back-to-back card. James Robinson, Michael P. Ryan, Elijah Mitchell, Hunter Henry, and Call to Arms, Jameis Winston. I will say though, out of all the megas, the Panini points, that's the highest one. The other ones have only been 400 point reward points. Cooper Kupp, Aaron Jones, DK Metcalf, John Elway, Baker Mayfield, Justin Herbert, Kristen Dershaw, Thunder and Lightning, Nick Chubb, and OBJ. Oh, I thought this might have been patch card. Felt thick, but it's just Kid Reporter. Russell Gage, Jalen Hurts, Mike Evans, Randall Cobb, Jerry Jeudy, T. Higgins, Justin Fields, and Travis Kelce. Darnell Mooney, Matt Ryan, Darius Slayton, Darren Waller, Minkah Fitzpatrick, Jeremiah Azukamoa, TJ Watt, and Joe Montana. Cameron Jordan, Andy Dalton, 2-1, Matthew Stafford, Bruce Smith, Laviska Shenault, Josh Palmer, Trayvon Moehrig, and Elijah Moore. Robert Tonyan, Tyler Lockett, AJ Terrell, Quinnen Williams, Von Miller, Trey McKitty, Darius Slayton, Jamar Chase. You already know he's getting top loaded. I was going to top load him anyways, no matter who he is. Chris Godwin. David Montgomery, Cam Akers, Eric Ebron, Tua, Carlos Boogie Basham, Kyle Pitts, and Trevor Lawrence. Nice. I think that's the first Trevor I've honestly opened out of playoff. Earl, I noticed that you are watching, so you missed part of the break. You can rewind, watch whatever you missed if you like, and you'll be able to rewatch it after the break. Also, Aaron Donald, Kirk Cousins, Amari Cooper, Joe Namath, Patrick Mahomes, OBJ, Daz Newsome, Call to Arms, Baker Mayfield. Last pack. Then I'm going to top load those cards, and then I'm going to random off the Panini points. Robbie Anderson, Robert Woods, Jair, Keenan Allen, David Johnson, Xavier Howard, Greg Rousseau, and Mac Jones. That's a nice pack, or that's a nice card. Wow. This break just filled with awesome awesome quarterbacks. just filled. Except Trevor Lawrence, honestly, didn't do too hot, but like what I said at the beginning, there will be some of you that do great, some of you that don't do great. But as a whole, that was pretty solid. All right, so especially Justin Fields. Zach Wilson also did pretty hot. All right, so I will random the list off here. 600 Panini points, just so you guys can see what I do here. I will put you, like what I said before, this code, it's not going to redeem the points. So last break, they're like, dude, cover that up. And that code's not going to redeem points. The code on the back will. Code on the back will 100% redeem the points, but the code on the front, this is the front of the card, will not. All right, so here's a list of names. Richard T on bottom, Richard T on top. Richard T on bottom, Richard T on top. So should be 32 of you. I will do a dice. 2 dice, must be 5 or higher. And then I will random the list off based off how many the dice roll is. So we got 8. 2 dice, which is 8, as you can see. 5 plus 3 is 8. So I will randomize this 8 times. Whoever comes up on top after the 8th time gets it. So Charles J, you would be number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Zoltan F, you get the Panini points. So Zoltan F, who are you? Which team do you have? You've got the Bills. Zoltan, if you would like $30, I will refund you your money, and then I will send you some extra money. So I will refund your eBay thing, and I will send you some extra money if you're watching. All right? Otherwise, you could take the points. Up to you. So Zoltan, you can see, randomize the list 8 times. Zoltan's up top. He's getting the points. All right, so I will show what I have for Vikings and Colts. You sort of already saw them. Nothing too spectacular. But for Vikings, let's see what I have. I have this Mosaic Chaz Surratt. I have this Donruss Keen Nwangu. I have this Patrick Jones. I have this Select Justin Jefferson. I have this Chronicles Justin Jefferson. And I have this other Select Justin Jefferson. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 cards. I would send these as is. Kenny, so if you want these 6, let me think of a price. $5 for these 6. That's less than $1 a card. And Colts, I've got this Dayu, whatever his name is, Rookie of the Year, Michael Pittman Jr., Kwity Paye, Jacob Eason, this is Chronicles Draft Picks Black Prism, Jonathan Taylor Die Cut, and Jonathan Taylor Select. So if you wanted these 6, I'm trying to think. Jonathan Taylor is a bigger name, and it's a die cut, so $8 for these 6. And most of the money is for this one right here. And this one. I mean, but if you're interested in the Colts, Chuck, $8. If you're interested in, yeah, I'll do 8. All right, sounds good, Chuck. Shoot over $8. If you need my PayPal or Venmo, let me know. Those are going to you. I'll delete that off my eBay. And if you want these, Kenny, let me know. And Zoltan, right? If you want $30 rather than the points, I will give you $30. All right. So that is a break. Thank you all for joining once again. Kenny, if you want the Vikings, let me know. Message me on Facebook. I'll just shoot them with your cards, all right? So that is a break. Got a lot of top-loaded cards, so that is very good. Anyways, that is a break. Thank you all once again. Hope to see you in the next ones. Take care.